really quick, employing minors. We're getting a lot of questions about this. So almost all minors under the age of 18 are protected by California's child labor laws. So anybody under the age of 18, you're going to have to follow these increased regulations and get the work permits. So minor, the labor code sets it out that it's defined. The definition of minor is any person under the age of 18 who is required to attend school under the provisions of the education code. Now, there's some exceptions if they've been able to emancipate themselves and finish school, it changes. So generally, though, anybody under the age of 18 who's still in school is a minor. And the employer is required to get a work permit. So the permit to employ and work, the form B14, and I've got a link to that. And these permits are issued by the minor's school. So the employer would need to go to the employer's school and get that form completed. But generally, the employer would do that after the employer and the minor complete the statement of an intent to employ the minor and request for a work permit. And that form's available on that link too. That's item number 2 in the work permits. So once you get that permit, the school completes it, then the employer is going to take the B14 to the school as well and get that permit to employ the minors. So generally, very broadly speaking, that's the process, the permits that are required. Now, different industries and employers need to carefully review this based on different ages, different industries. There's a lot of regulations on how long the minor can work, different hours during the work week versus whether they're in school or versus during the summer, and what types of equipment they can use or can't use. And it's a very highly regulated on this. And the best resource that I could recommend is going to the Division of Labor Standards Enforcement, the child labor laws, California child labor laws. The pamphlet, it's available here, super easy to use and understand, and download that, look at the requirements for your industry. And you'd be surprised on some of the regulations on that, what a minor cannot do. It's very restrictive. So be careful about that and make sure you understand all the regulations for your industry. Again, employers have to comply with all labor code provisions. Just because they're a minor doesn't mean that they don't have to be paid the minimum wage or anything like that. So all minimum wage, overtime, meal and rest breaks, all those regulations will apply to the minors just like they apply to your regular workforce.